Yo guys, what's going on? Acez is here today with another video. In today's video, we are doing episode number 6 of Market Watch here in Escape from Tarkov. And we're doing it a day early because I've noticed some pretty interesting conditions in the Escape from Tarkov flea market. As always, guys, make sure you're dropping a like on the video, and of course, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Let's just hop right into it, man. We're going to start with what I noticed and basically the timeline of Tarkov right now and why we're pretty much at a point of no return for the flea market. So this is the wish list this week. It is noticeably shorter. Out of all the items I went through, these were the items that I felt were deserving on a spot on the wish list. Obviously, not including items like the ratchet wrench, pipe grip wrench. Any items that quick sell for a lot of therapists already are not included on the list. I try to say this in every video for new viewers. But we're pretty much at the quote-unquote mid-wipe already. I know that's like fucking horrendous to think about, but when it comes to the in-game economy side of things, we are already progressed to a point where we are at mid-wipe. We are not actually in mid-wipe. There are still plenty of players who might not even be level 15 yet, and there's still plenty of players who aren't level 30, but when the economy decides that we're at mid-wipe, that's when the game starts drastically changing. That's when you start seeing a lot more of the budget players going away and a lot more PvP style gameplay. And the easiest way to find out when this happens is based on fuel prices. The moment that metal fuel tanks get around Jaeger's regular price, that's when you start seeing that quote unquote mid wipe. Right now, they're a little cheap. Last night, the fuel prices were at about 160. As you guys can see, Jaeger's price for fuel is going to be, I think, 155. It's 166 actually. 166,000 is the quick buy price from Jaeger. As soon as fuel gets around this point, that's when it's considered the mid wipe for the economy side of the game. Now, like I said, a lot of people are going to freak out over that statement and probably get pissed off in the comments. I don't really care. This is like my 7th wipe. I've been doing this a long time. I know what I'm talking about. When it comes to how the flea market reacts to the amount of time it takes to get settled in, we're at that point. We are at the mid-wipe point. And honestly, early wipe used to only last 2 weeks. Now it's lasting a month. Battlestate has done a phenomenal job at extending it the longest they possibly can. We have this many players on the game, this many players selling shit and buying shit. It's going to still happen sooner than later, but at least we got a month of really solid and great gameplay. Now it's probably going to start to turn over to more PvP focus, more task focus, all that stuff. A lot of people are already done with the hideout, and fuel prices are going to go up. The other thing that's going to go up is graphics cards, which they already are. Graphics cards are over 300. They're pushing 330. These are just going to keep getting more expensive. I still don't understand why. Bitcoin is not worth anything right now in Tarkov. So, it's just one of those things. I wanted to start the video with this because we're already at that point where the flea market is already in the point where really it's not profitable to farm items anymore. And when it comes to making millions and millions and millions, you're going to have to start quick selling and really focusing on items that quick sell more. You have to pretty much redo your entire approach. So let's hop into it. We're not going to do that long of an intro for Market Watch every single time, but now that we're pretty much at the mid-wipe economy point, I had to at least make it known to you guys, at least based on my analysis from pretty much abusing the flea market for the last 6 wipes. It's been fun. Bolts at 24K, holding strong. You got Saline still holding at about 17. G-Phone X has fallen just slightly. We're at about 39K right now. Coffee beans, they've fallen down a little bit, but depending on when you're looking at them, you can still see them as high as 28K, but they can fall down to the 17K. So between 17 and 28K, that's what I'm going to call coffee beans right now. People using these for gazelles and stuff. Thermite is always going to be decent, 55K to 60K. Disposable syringes, depending on when you're looking at them, they could be 25, they could be 17. Electric motors right now at about 57K. The ESLs are at about 12K. These can get really high because people are doing Grenadier and they need nades on barter. So this is one of those that I'm going to keep on the list because it usually is selling for about 15K. 15K a slot is decent. You got the blue fuel cans at about 90K. GPUs, as we already went over, about 330,000. Green batteries at 80K. Keck tape at 30K. Magnets at 22,000. The regular fuel at about 150. Nixer lenses still holding strong. I can't believe these are still this high. They're at about 55 to 60,000. Sodium at about 25,000. Paracord at about 55,000. Plier Elite at about 20k. The power supply units, which have already fallen. You can see a slight cutoff point here. These were selling for 60k when I wish listed them just a couple minutes ago. Now they're down, so one of those items that, you know, maybe hold on to a couple of them. 60k is still going to be your 15k a slot, so you know, if you can sell them for that. The RFID, we talked about this in the last market watch, which was like 3 or 4 days ago. I said, hey, these are like 200k for some reason, and if you need them, buy them. Now they're 500k. So I try to tell you guys, like I said, man, I kind of know what I'm doing, at least a little bit. I try to give you guys a couple helpful tips here and there, and these are expensive. If you got these, they're a good sell right now. Water filters are pushing the 30k mark. This is another sign of the quote-unquote mid-wipe economy. Once water filters start really pushing the 30, 40k, that's when you start to notice, and then they will get as high as about like 50k, 70k, depends on how many people are actually going for the water filters, making the purified water, all that. Working LCDs at about 40k. We're going to do something we don't usually do and check out a couple other items that I haven't already looked at. So this is kind of how I do my analysis when I'm looking for certain items. But we're going to check out herring number 1, about 22k. So there you go, a little bonus. And then we're going to check out the sugar. Sugar's up there, 25k now, so it's gone up about 10k. This is going to push the 30, so just like the water filters. And then let's check out Tarkov. These should be down by now. Yeah, they're already way down. So a couple bonus items there. I guess we'll check out alcohol. Let's see what Moonshine's at, 200k. That's pretty normal at this time. Let's check out vodka, 20k, normal. I say 20k for this, 200k. And then the whiskey still at about 42, 43. All right, so that's still looking good. Normal pricing there. And then we'll throw one more in for everybody because I haven't done it a single time this Market Watch series. Let Acez at about 925k. Guys, it's going to be the Market Watch for today. The market is getting out of hand when it comes to anything you can be profitable on, and that gives you more of a reason to watch the Rat Money series so you can extract every single little bit of profit out of your barter items. Guys, make sure to leave that like, subscribe, sponsor, and comment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you for stopping by. I'm out. Also wanted to throw in at the end here, I just uploaded a video on my other channel, Acez Gaming, 5 games that are like Escape from Tarkov. You guys might like the video, you might not, but I figured I'd let you know about it. It's live on the channel over there. 5 different games. 3 of them are out now. One's coming out super soon. One's coming out next year. You might be interested. Check it out. If I remember, a card in the top right corner. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.